Hello, this is Friendly Cat, and we have an adventure started in Africa. We will be forming Congolese Belgium. So that means we'll be doing the achievement, which involves controlling Belgium, and then we're going to take it all the way so that we can puppet our former master and truly form Congolese Belgium. We're going to start off with the Belgian Congo. This is actually a bypass focus once we go fight our war for independence, but I'd like that extra civ now, so that's why we're taking it early. And then we're going to go on to take the 2 mills. That's another reason we want to take it right now, because we can use those mills for quite a bit to help build up our army. After the mills, we're going to take those focuses that can only be taken while we're still a puppet and that help us reduce our overall debuffs, which there's about 5 of them, so we'll show you those as we go through them. We're also going to take anti-democratic raids. That will help us later on when we actually declare our War of Independence. It allows us to immediately proceed down the communist path. So I'm showing you the focuses that we will be taking. Each one of them has a requirement that it's technically that our leader is a certain person, but that person goes away when we declare our war for independence. We are going to burn 100 political power on this army XP generator. He will also go away when we declare our war for independence, but he's still worth it because we want that army XP. Now that we've taken those 5 focuses, let's start down left side. We're going communist all the way down to the war for independence. Along the way, let's take proper heritage so we can create cavalry troops without spending army XP. We'll use that for a lot of reasons. Right now, we'll just use it to make a single battalion of cavalry, which doesn't seem like a good use with 35 army XP. But later on, we'll use it to make giant garrison cavalry that we can later on add a military police support battalion. Absolutely, since we're on historical, we will be sending an attaché to China. There are very few reasons we would not do that on any run. If you're on historical, go ahead and send it to China to get the XP. As we prepare for our last focus, which will then actually generate the war for independence, and are actually technically it's just a civil war. We actually don't fight Belgium, we just fight ourselves, our buddies. This is how I've got the troops lined up. Those little dice rollers are the 1 battalion cavalry spread all around. And I've got 4 relatively weak divisions to help. And once the war kicks off, sure enough, because we've done those anti-democratic raids, we have more than 40% communism support, so we can immediately proceed down the lion that roars. Let's rush our cavalry around. I'm not sure this is the best strategy. There's no, as far as I know, no great strategy here. I'm trying to rush around to grab victory points, but it also compresses our enemies, ourselves, our other side of the Civil War into a smaller pocket, and I really would want them to expand out. So I think this isn't the best strategy. If something works better for you, then go for it. I'm just compressing them into the Leopard, the last victory point, but because I expanded so quickly, they're just stuck in there. It doesn't really matter that much if it takes a while to complete. You don't really have much to do anyway for a long time, so if it takes you months like it took me, don't worry about it. After we take them out and win the war, we're going to have 2 little of our provinces, or mini-states, that want to declare their own war of independence. I don't know, you could let them go if you want to, but I didn't say they could have their independence, so I just, as maybe a matter of principle, I don't like to give up any land, even though there's not much there. So it's relatively easy to just destroy both of them. Now, I want to take this army drill guy, but the command power is bugged out because I'm in a negative command power situation because of one of my malices. So I'm going to take this focus solely to free up the command power and let me take my army XP person. And we're going to go left side all the way down the communist path, down the research side. We don't plan to join the Comintern for a long time, but I think that's a much more powerful path for what we're doing. At this point, top decision is clearly better. When you get that state visit, the top decision lets you keep your current fellow, who's really good with the 10% efficiency cap. The other person, not terrible, but no, we want the 10% efficiency cap. After our 3rd research slot, I'm going to take some other focuses to try to have enough factories to qualify for the focus, which gives us our 4th research slot. Early 1939, let's start justifying on Western Slovakia, or the Czechoslovakia puppet. Our goal is to go to a war with Germany. And this is what our tank looks like, or at least my tank looks like. I'm going to spend the rest of the run upgrading it through 1940 tanks, highest armor. We're going to spend a lot of research on the armor. When we go start the war, pretty standard 27 width. I haven't added recon yet, but that's the only thing that's really missing from this template as we begin our war with Germany. Pretty nice, pretty standard. I'm later going to add maintenance and field hospitals and move some anti-air or line anti-air into the main area. And finally, our justification complete, so we'll declare in December, and let's start the Lend-Lease. Because we're at war with Germany and historical, we're going to get all sorts of Lend-Lease from everybody. As we continued on down, let's also ban democratic parties, and by banning them, it allows us to take focuses and add national spirits that actually push democracy support up, but doesn't affect us. To start Lend-Lease, some of you may have seen this from another guy, but this is so important in this run, I'm going to show it again. You start the Lend-Lease with a country like China, someone else at war. You send everything at them, 999999999 to max out the Lend-Lease, hit send, and that triggers to game the tink that you need a lot of stuff. So everybody will give you a lot of things. And since you're at war with Germany, particularly France, UK, Soviet Union, Norway, everyone just wants to give you things. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, they don't meet the Lend-Lease tension limit yet. Neither does Romania or Hungary or Yugoslavia, Bulgaria. Turkey we would have to add points to, but we have to influence their improvement, their liking of us. Now, because I had less than 30 convoys for this first run, we would cancel the Lend-Lease with China and then go back and modify to add convoys. After that, for every subsequent Lend-Lease, we don't need to do that. UK and everyone else will give us lots and lots of convoys. It's just how the game works. Now that Italy's joined the war, let's go ahead and clear up Ethiopia. There's not a lot there for us, but it's good practice, and our army's not quite ready to really move into Italy prime yet. Well, Italy did really well. They actually pushed to Alexandria, but once we've cleared up Ethiopia, they don't stand much of a chance. We're able to push right through and clear them out. Naval invasions, I'm very proud. This is the first time that we actually control a bit of territory other than our own. We never joined the Allies, but nonetheless, whenever we take over land from our former friends, I guess, like here you see that we're heading east into former British territory because they have given us military access. It actually goes back to the UK, even though we're the ones that freed it up. That's fine. Let's move on to, I think it's Sardinia. We're doing pretty good. I'm actually feeling really confident at this point. This army is very strong and very powerful, and I think we're going to do pretty well. Let's see. Do you think we can take Sicily too? We've got this Lend-Lease. We don't really have a lot of army buffs. Congo doesn't get very much. They're no Ethiopia by any means, but we're going to land. Okay, that's pretty good. We land next to a port, on a port. That's cool. Palermo looks like it's going to fall. So there's a lot of air around here, a lot of enemy aircraft, but that's okay. Let's see if we can take it. Feeling more confident. Palermo is going to get trashed. With another nice encirclement. All right. I'm feeling more and more confident. At this point, you're looking at 24 very powerful divisions, and this is what our final form of the division looks like. I've taken out the support anti-air and added 2 line anti-air, primarily because there's so much air up in the air. We don't have any aircraft, so we need all the help we can get. And we're going to land in mainland Italy. All right. Let's do it. I sense victory. We've got a collab actually on Italy, so I think we can take them out once we capitulate them. And now we capture that German tank. Bye-bye. Mussolini is deposed, but because of the collab, I think we can capitulate Italy before the Civil War. Come on, let's try just a little bit harder. We're almost there. We're moving north. Germany, at this point, has nobody to fight but us, so they've started to stack the line. It's okay. We'll hold off. We'll fight a little bit. I think we can make this work. It's not gonna work out. We're losing Lucca, and at this point, you got to know when to run. And I realize I've got to run. There's no way I'm going to preserve up Italy, and I'm at risk of losing everything. Once you start getting pushed because there's so much air power, you could get overrun and get trapped. So I just have everybody make a run for it. There's no shame in retreating your entire army. But let's join the Comintern because we have a focus that does that. And let's call in the Russians. Let's give Germany something better to do than to help out their Italian friends. And now we're going to land again back in Italy. We're a little bit stronger, and Germany's got something better to do. So now we're just fighting off Italy, who's already been pretty weakened. Let's see how we do this time. Much better, much better. I think I can start to taste that German drink that they like so much in Berlin. We'll be in Berlin soon enough. Thank you, Soviet Union. You're doing a great job holding them back. And Mussolini's deposed again, but because of the collab, we're able to get the capitulation. There is no puppet. This is all our land now. Meanwhile, our other 24 assault divisions, those are 27 widths, are going to land. To complete the achievement, I haven't entirely forgotten why we're actually doing this. This isn't just an Italian attack. And we're going to be cleaning up the last bit of Italy. It looks like there's some stacked troops from Hungary. It's because we're bordering Hungary, so they see us as quite a bit of threat. And we're just starting to land, trying to micro 2 different attacks at the same time. Let's see if we can make this landing happen. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got it. Assault troops. Doesn't look like Germany's got much here. We're not that far apart, and we're pushing for that last tile. Last tile. Can we get it? Can we get the achievement? We got it. Yes, May 1941. Yeah, there's definitely faster ways to do it. There's definitely better ways to do it, but I'm clicking the different states. Yep, we've got them all. Just to confirm we control all 4 of them. That is the end of the achievement run. So congratulations if you made it this far. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to add. But I'm going to play this out because I have a bit of a grudge from the first time I played this. I didn't play this out. Italy gave me a hard time. I have a hard to run from Germany, and I don't like doing that. So we're going to capitulate Germany and actually form Congolese Belgium. And here Vichy's not in the war, so once you kind of hit that square, you've sealed off the German army to the west, and they just don't have enough troops to really guard everything. The Maginot is left undone, left partially open, so let's take care of them. And even though Kiev falls, great job Soviet Union in holding off the Germans and just occupying them. I think they kill like 1 million Germans and they lose 1 million, but they're just doing a great job holding off. And finally, we get enough troops that that giant death stack, I guess, of Hungarian and who knows what other type of troops, Italian troops, we're going to encircle and just demolish them. As we move into the last few, there it goes. And there goes Germany. Nice, take that, Germany. So let's just finish off this run. Little battle plan, finally. Better now than any time. And let's see what the peace conference holds for us. I think we'll definitely have enough war support for Congolese Belgium. Let's see what else we can do. Wow, 57%, not too bad. Wow, we took all of France, all of Germany, all of Italy, and most important, Congolese Belgium is ours. I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope this helps you on your Congo run. There are definitely different ways to do it, such as joining the Axis and then just helping them fight the war and asking them for land. But I'm not really much of an asker. Anyway, I hope you have fun, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for watching.